And good afternoon, baseball fans, and welcome back to UCCU Ballpark here on the campus of Utah Valley University for Game 3 of the 5A Baseball Championship Series, the final game of the calendar in the 2024-2025 UHSAA sports calendar. And it's between the Brighton Bengals and the Spanish Fork Dons. Winner claims the 5A state title. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Matt Coleman with you here for Game 3 between these two teams. You just saw Spanish Fork with a 7-3 win over the Brighton Bengals in 8 innings to force this Game 3. The teams have switched lineups, though. The dugouts remain the same. Brighton's still on the left-hand side. Spanish Fork is on the right-hand side, but the Dons will be the home team for this final Game 3. The Bengals will be the road team. As we're just a little bit away from getting underway here in our contest today, let's take a look at the starting lineup. First for the Brighton Bengals, who bat first. Only 2 changes in the lineup from Game 2. Jack Saba still leads off, wearing number 9 and playing short. Case Beams, who pitched in the Game 2, plays out in right and will bat second. Riley Brown is still at third and bats third. River Schmidt will bat fourth and play the designated hitter spot. Cooper Scott will play out in left and bat fifth. Easton Fry is in center and will bat sixth. J.C. Garza remains behind the dish and bats seventh, wearing number 8. Josh Mawiney, the winning pitcher from yesterday's Game 1, will play first base, wearing number 22 and batting 8th. And rounding out the batting lineup will be Nacho Price in the 9 spot and playing second base. Starting pitcher for the Spanish Fork Dons is going to be Matai Johnson, as he will be the guy that the Spanish Fork will lean on in the pitching department. 44 and a third innings pitched on the season, 3.79 ERA and a 3-1 win-loss record, 59 strikeouts, 20 walks. As we're ready to start our third and final game, the final game of the season for both these teams, as Saba gets things going, stepping up to the plate. And our first pitch is popped into right field. Going back after it is Duvall, and makes the catch for out number 1 of Game 3. Spanish Fork with 3 runs in the third, Brighton had 1 run in the fourth, 2 in the fifth to tie it, but force extra innings. And then the Dons put 4 up in the top of the 8th to take the 7-3 win in Game 3 and force this if necessary game. As this one's slapped towards second, and a base hit for Case Beams, 1 for 1 today. It was 0 for 4 in Game 1. The plate did not have a batting appearance in Game 2. And we'll see Riley Brown now up to the plate. Riley Brown 1 for 3 in Game 2. Swinging on the first pitch out to left. That'll be a base hit. Second base knock for the Bengals to start off. Back-to-back singles for Brown and Beams. And the quiet bats of Brighton in that first game have come alive here to start things off. River Schmidt, the designated hitter for today's contest, now up to the plate. Schmidt 1 for 4 in Game 2. Pitch from Johnson is hit hard down the first base side. Another base hit, rounding second. Comes Beams, throw to the plate, won't be cut off, and the Bengals strike early. That 3 singles in a row. And the Bengals take their first lead of today. They never led in that Game 2. They're right off the bat, the bats waking up here for the Bengals. Now we'll see Cooper Scott up to the plate. Runner goes, and a ball in the dirt. Gives the stolen base to River Schmidt. That'll be his 5th of the season. And now runners in scoring position here for the Bengals. One-0 pitch is swung on a miss for strike one. Cooper Scott 1 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout in game 2. One ball, one strike, one away. Runners on second and third. That one's hit out to right. Duvall gonna make the catch. Runner's gonna tag from third. And it will not be in time. Sacrifice fly for Cooper Scott. Scores the second run of the first inning, and the Bengals with a 2-0 lead right off the bat. So 2 away now here in the first inning. 2-0 Brighton, and we'll see Easton Fry have the home run in game 1. Not as explosive in game 2, 1 for 3, but he did have 2 RBIs on the one hit. That pitch is outside for ball 1. And Fry hits one to the hot corner. Good stop by Pintar. Over to first, and it comes off of the first baseman. Runner will score from third. And the Bengals add a third run in the first inning. Great start for Brighton. Had 3 runs in the entire game, in game 2, and they've got 3 in the first inning. But count the error on Pintar. So E5 in the book as Johnson's first pitch fouled off. Bats getting active for Brighton here. They were taking a lot of pitches in that game 2. Very active right off the bat. Swinging on the first couple of pitches here. Runner on first. 2 outs. A 3-0 game as that one's fouled off. It'll be 0-2. J.C. Garza now is at the plate. 1 for 3 with an RBI in game 2. Oh, 2 pitch swung on and missed for strike 3 to end the inning, but not before the Bengals jump out to an early lead. 3-0 as we head into the bottom of the first. We'll see what the Dons have in response. You're watching Game 3 of the 5A Championship Series on KSL Sports Rewind and KSLSports.com.
With a TabSpend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
Cash or card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. TabSpend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
We head to the bottom of the first. The Bengals with a big start to Game 3 here at the 5A Championship Series, putting 3 runs up. Now we'll see the Dons for the first time as they put up 7 runs in the second game of this series. No changes really to the lineup for Spanish Fork as far as the batting order goes. We'll give it to you here. Boston Duval will lead off. And playing out in right field. Nixon Warren is in center. We'll bat second. Trigg Cloward is the catcher, batting third. Batting fourth, Jackie Sorensen out in left. Batting fifth, Pratt Morley is playing shortstop. Sammy Dart's at the first base spot and batting sixth. Matai Johnson, the pitcher, will be playing today. Matai Johnson pitching will also hit in this game. Batting seventh. Batting eighth is Cody McLean playing second base, and then rounding out is Jason Pintar, who plays at third. Starting pitcher for the Bengals is Miles Layton. Layton on the season, 45 2/3 innings pitched, a 1.38 ERA and a 5-1 win-loss record. 53 strikeouts, 9 walks, 32 hits, 14 runs on the season. making his 11th appearance of the season here, trying to clinch things for the Bengals. And Spanish Fork looking for their first title since 2021. The Bengals looking for their first title since 1991. As we'll get things kicked off, Boston Duval starts us off. 0 for 4, but reached base twice in game 2. As that first pitch is outside for a ball. 1-0. Another pitch is low and away, ball 2. That one catches the corner for strike 1. That one fouled out of play for strike 2. Here's the 2-2. That one's chopped right to the catcher. Stays in play. No, they rule it foul. Well, Greg Carter is the umpire behind home plate. Same 3 umpires as we saw in game 2, just switching positions. Greg Carter will call balls and strikes. Preston Norton still the crew chief, and he's on the first base side. And on the third base side, Travis Turner will cover from second to the third base line. As Brian wanted an answer on why that was a foul ball. Two balls, 2 strikes here to the leadoff hitter, and that one's in the dirt for ball 3. Boston Duval earns a full count. Looking for his first hit of the day, and draws the walk. Just missing the outside corner, and Spanish Fork as their first runner aboard. Nixon Warren will be up next. Warren 2 for 5 in game 2. Looks to show bunt, lays it down the third base line, and it goes foul. Good awareness there from Riley Brown at third. Let that go foul. Well-timed bunt there by Nixon Warren. As we reset here. This will be Layton's second appearance in bracket play. Shutout 5 innings against Orem back on Wednesday. As that one misses for ball 1. 1-1 the count. Nobody out here in the top of the first. Second batter for Spanish Fork, looking to answer the 3 runs scored by the Bengals. That one chopped back to Layton, goes to second for 1, over to first, not in time. As Warren able to speed it out at first, it'll be a fielder's choice.
Now playing for 14, Trig Cloward.
And I'll bring up Trig Cloward. Cloward had an RBI in game 2, 1 for 4. That one's hit over to second. Price goes to second. That one's off, and Warren goes. Both runners advance. Throw to second. Gets away as well. And the runners advance to second and third here for the Dons. Errors were an issue in game 2 for the Bengals. That's the first one here today in game 3. As the throw to the second was off target.
Running for the Dons, number 2, Jesse Harrison.
So that'll be an E4 on that one. And Jackie Sorensen now comes up to the plate with a chance to get the Dons on the board. Sorensen 1 for 4 in game 2. 3 for 8 in the championship series. One out, runners on second and third. That pitch high for ball 1. So both teams with errors in the first inning. As we saw Jason Pintar with an error in the top of the first. That one swung on and missed for strike 1. 1-1 the count. The Dons with the win in game 2, proved the record to 17-17, 500 on the season. The Bengals just the 4th loss of the season, 28-4. Snapped their 14-game winning streak. Heading into the contest, 2-1 now the count. Two balls, 1 strike. Here for Jackie Sorensen. That one hit out to right, but foul. Evens the count, 2-2. Warren's at third, Cloward at second. And the Dons trying to get back in it. Answer the 3 runs. As that one's hit to right, base hit. 1 run will score. Cloward rounding third. Play to the plate will be not in time. 2 RBI single for Jackie Sorensen, and it's 3-2. Big hit down the first baseline for Jackie Sorensen. That'll be the first hit of the game for the Dons. We'll see Pratt Morley now at the plate, and hits one high to center field. Tracking it is Easton Fry near the warning track, and makes the catch for out number 2. Back to first goes Sorensen. A well hit ball there by Pratt Morley. Comes up just a little short. Currently outside, it's 77 degrees. Winds out of the north-northwest, 6-mile-an-hour wind, so not a ton. But blowing out to center field though, so it adds a little bit of carry there. Sammy Dart now up at the plate, takes ball 2. Sammy Dart pitched in that game 1 yesterday, 0 for 4 in game 2, looking for his first hit today. Runner on first, pitches outside, ball 3. Active first inning for both these teams. 3 runs for Brighton, 2 for the Dons. That one's in for a strike. Brings the count to 3-1. Temperature 77 degrees right now. A little bit of cloud cover coming over the ballpark, so the sun not an issue at the moment. Strike 2. Slight chance of a shower this afternoon as well. We'll see what the weather holds for us for the next 2 hours. It's full count here, and chopped down the first base line, but foul by Sammy Dart. Dart 1 for 7 in the championship series. 8 for 25 in the 5A playoffs. Here's the 3-2. Outside, ball 4. So the Dons add a runner. Now on first and second. First walk for Miles Layton. Or excuse me, second walk for Miles Layton in this one. We'll see Matai Johnson, the pitcher for the Dons. Johnson 1 for 3 in game 2. It's 2 for 5 in the championship series. First pitch, fouled off to the right. Runners on first and second, 3-2 game here. Bengals put up 3 runs in the top of the first. Dons with 2 so far. Looking to add to it. 0-1. Hit towards the right and diving to get to it is Price, but can't get to it. It's going to be an infield single for Matai Johnson, and now the bases are loaded for the Dons. And that'll bring Cody McLean up to the plate. Second hit of the game for the Dons. Now the tying run 90 feet away. His first swing is a strike on Cody McLean. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. McLean 1 for 3 in game 2. One for 5 in the championship series. Here's the 0-1, outside for ball. Count even at 1-1, bases loaded here for the Dons. Layton looks, now delivers. Fouled off, strike 2. One and 2, the count to Cody McLean. Playing second base today for the Dons in game 3. Did the same in game 2. Here's the 1-2. In the dirt, ball 2. Sorensen at third, Dart at second, and Johnson at first for Spanish Fork. Looking to Tyre take the lead. Hits out of play to the right, being to the Spanish Fork fan section. The ballpark almost split down the middle in orange and red here today. Bengals on the left, Dons on the right. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here for McLean. He'll flare one out to shallow center. This may be trouble. It gets down. 1 run scores. 2 come around. And it's a 2 RBI single for Cody McLean. And the Dons take the lead. Just flared one out to shallow center. Right into no man's land there. No one could get to it in time. Third hit of the inning for the Dons. And just like that, Spanish Fork now with the lead. Johnson moves to third on the base hit. Now Jason Pinter, the 9-hole hitter, comes up. Takes ball 1. Pintar. 1 for 2 with 2 walks in game 2. He takes a strike there. 1-1 the count. One ball, 1 strike, 2 out with runners on the corners. The 1-1 is outside. Electric start here to game 3. We only had half an hour between game 2 and game 3. Game 2 going 8 innings. So here's the 2-1. Make it 3-1. The Bengals, up until the tournament, only 1 loss against a team in the state of Utah. That was Alta. One of the last weeks of the season. Another base hit, maybe. No, carries out to right. And Case Beams comes up with a final out. An electric first inning for both teams in this one. The Bengals put up 3, the Dons put up 4. As we head to the top of the second, you're watching Game 3 of the 5A Championship Series on KSL Sports Rewind and KSLSports.com. Welcome back. Ready to start inning number 2. What's in store for us after that fun first inning? 7 total runs between the two teams in that first inning. Reminder, today's game is brought to you by Tab Bank, home of the Tab Spend Rewards checking account with 3.5% annual percentage yield on your account balance and 1% cash back on eligible purchases. But the great rewards are just the beginning. Convenient online and mobile banking with no hidden or complex qualification or opening requirements, no minimum opening balance, and no account fees. It's a big deal. As Tab Bank, member FDIC. So see what happens here in inning number 2. The Bengals 3 runs, 3 hits in that first inning of Game 3. The Dons 4 runs on 3 hits. Both teams have committed 1 error. So we'll see the 8-9-1 hitters here for the Bengals. Josh Mawhinney makes his first plate appearance of the championship series after pitching in Game 1. Did not play in Game 2. Takes ball 1 to start things off. Swings at that one for strike 1. Mawhinney 6 third innings pitched and picked up the win in Game 1 for the Bengals. 1-1 pitch now is low for ball 2. Mawhinney 2 for 5 in the tournament. Hasn't had to bat too much in this week as he takes strike 2 there. Two balls, 2 strikes now for the senior, who will be playing on this ballpark next season. He's a UVU commit as he goes down swinging. Second strikeout for Matai Johnson. And Nacho Price now comes up. Nacho Price. It's 0 for 3. Had a walk and a strikeout, and avoids getting hit by that one. 1-0 the count. Outside for ball 2. Inside, and that one does hit. Price and Hillhead over to first. First walk issued by Matai Johnson, and that'll bring up the top of the order. Jack Saba back up. 0 for 1 today. Flied out to right in his first attempt. Looking for his first hit today. He's 0 for 5. First pitch to Saba's outside. Ball 1. Nacho Price 4 stolen bases on the season. So a threat to go after that one. Another pitch outside for ball 2. Jack Saba came into today leading 5A in triples with 5 of those. This is up high for ball 3. Leads the team in that category as well. Right behind him, River Schmidt has 4 triples for the Bengals. 3-0 pitch. In there for strike 1. 1 out here in the top of the second. Runner on first. Now 3-1 count to Jack Saba. That's outside, ball 4. Back-to-back walks for Johnson, and the Bengals continue to get runners on the board. And Case Beams comes back up, singled and scored in the first inning. Beams, of course, the Arizona commit, be going down to Tucson after this year. So we have a meeting at the mound for Spanish Fork. Trying to settle things down here as the Bengals once again with ducks on the pond. Able to bring 3 of them around in the game, or in inning number 1. Quick meeting over. Price at second, Saba's at first. And we'll see Case Beams back up to the plate. He's 1 for 5 in the championship series. Had his first hit of the series in his last at bat. First pitch. Catches the outside corner for strike 1. One away here in the top of the second. Johnson checks the runner. Throws this one well outside for ball 2. Trick Cloward needs a word with his pitcher. Ties Johnson's last time out, pitching-wise, was against Maple Mountain in the semifinal. That one swung on and missed, strike 2. Counts 1 and 2. Five innings pitched, 7 strikeouts in that game against Maple Mountain, with the Dons winning 6-5 in 8 innings. 1-2. In the dirt and gets loose. Both runners will advance. Rounding third was Price. He gets back in though, and the runners will hold at second and third. So 2 more runners in scoring position here for Brighton. After scoring 3 in the first inning, looking to add to it here. Two balls, 2 strikes to Case Beams. Breaking ball misses high, and it's a full count. Three balls, 2 strikes now to the senior. The lefty deals. Strike 3, swing and a miss. Strikeout number 3 for Johnson. And there's 2 away. That'll bring up Riley Brown. Had a single and scored in the first inning. Runners at second and third here. First pitch to Brown is high for ball 1.
James is ready for his mother here at the press box. Jax James looking for his mom.
Brown going to go play it slick next season. Takes the 1-0 pitch down the line, but foul. Riley Brown, 5th all-time in the state of Utah in career RBIs. Has 120 to his name. Tied 6th all-time for career home runs. Well, he's 6th this year in 5A in home runs. That pitch is fouled back to the screen, 1 and 2. River Schmidt on deck. As Beams, Brown, and Schmidt all hit singles in that first game, or first inning. Here's the 1-2. Now one hit out and out of play to the right. Hits the roof. Runners reset. Saba at second, Price at third. 2 outs in the top of the second. Johnson surveying his options. Now the 1-2. That one hit down the third base line. There is Pintar over to first in time for the out. So the Bengals strand 2 in the top of the second. No runs, no hits. As we head to the bottom of the second, the Dons coming up next, leading 4-3 here in Game 3 of the 5A Championship Series. Here in Game 3 of the Championship Series, winner take all. In the second contest of the day, a 6-3 win for Brighton in Game 1, a 7-3 win in 8 innings for Spanish Fork. It's already 4-3 through 1.5 innings. As we will see the top of the order here for Spanish Fork, Boston Duval will be up. Walked in his first appearance, takes strike 1. Now one in the dirt to even up the count. Now one hit to third, grabbing it is Brown. Calmly throws it to first for the first out. That'll bring up Nixon Warren. Got on base via fielder's choice back in the first inning. Came around to score in the inning as well, as that first pitch misses. That one misses as well, makes it 2-0. Warren, the speedy sophomore. That hits that one out of play. 2 for 5 with a double and a triple. Game 2. Facing a 2-1 count here. Miles Layton. 44th pitch for him today. Misses outside. Brings the count to 3-1. That one down low for ball 4. And the Dons get a runner aboard. Second time on base for Nixon Warren. It'll bring up Trig Cloward. Reached on an error in the first inning. Third walk of the game for Layton, as that one's in there for a strike, 0-1. Runner goes as Warren looking to steal second. Safe! Didn't get the tag, says our umpire, Travis Turner. Says Saba didn't apply the tag. And that will be stolen base number 22 for Nixon Warren this year. Oh, 2 count here for Cloward. Throw back to second. Not in time. Dons with another runner in scoring position here. 1 away. 0-2. Flared out to right and foul. Cloward with a single in the third inning of game 2. Looking for a second base knock of the day. Out towards right. That's the base hit. Rounding third is Warren. Runs through the stop sign. The throw is in time. Got him out at home. Great throw from Case Beams out and right. Gets the speedy Warren for the second out. They're trying to put up the stop sign at third base. Warren ran through it. And it ends up being the second out. And popping this one is Jackie Sorensen. It's going to stay in play and in and out of the glove of Josh Merwini. Unable to make the catch in foul territory. So it's a single for Cloward and the throw out from Beams. Sorensen 1 for 1 today. 2 RBIs for him already as well. 0-1. Popped up, right side, and will hit the tarp and be out of play 0-2. Sorensen going to go serve his mission in New Hampshire before going to go play at CSI up in southern Idaho. 3 players combined between these two schools going to go play at CSI. Cooper Scott and Easton Fry will also be there, as well as this one's hit well onto center. Tracking it is Fry, speaking of. Makes the catch for the third out, and that will do it for the second inning. 1 left aboard for the Dons. No runs, 1 hit. 1 left on base. We head to the third inning. 4-3 Dons here in Game 3 of the 5A Championship Series. Welcome back. Ready to start our third inning of Game 3. The clouds starting to come more over the ballpark. Just cooled things down a little bit. As 4-3 the score. An electric first inning. Both teams settle down, but still got runners on in the second inning. Brighton had runners on second and third in that game, or in that second inning. Spanish Fork had a runner on third or second, tried to bring him home. It was thrown out by Beams. As we're ready to start the third inning, we'll see the 4-5-6 hitters, and River Schmidt comes up 1 for 1 today. First pitch from Johnson is high. As mentioned, River Schmidt had a single in the second game as he fouls this one away. 2 strikeouts for him as well in that game. That one's swung on a miss, strike 2. Five players only had a hit in Game 2 for Brighton. Schmidt was one of them. So he takes that 1-2. Schmidt also scored a run in that second game. 2-2, flared out to right, racing in and catching in is Boston Duval for the first out. One gone here in the top of the third, and brings up Cooper Scott. Had a sacrifice fly in the first inning, scored a run. Takes his second at bat here. First pitch to him. It lines it down the line and left. Hit it really well, but well foul. That'll be a souvenir for the fans of the berm. Short corner here in UCCU ballparks over there in left. 305 to get over the wall there. That one's in for a ball. 1-1. Farthest part of the field. 408 out in left center. 312 down the right field line. That one's chopped at, over to second, McLean over to first. 2 gone here in the top of the third. That will bring up Easton Fry. Reached on an error in that first game today, Game 2 of the series. Mentioned Fry going to go play at CSI along with Cooper Scott. Fry will wait a little bit. He'll serve a mission as well over the next 2 years, going to Peru. 0-1, up high. Fry 5th all-time in the state of Utah in career home runs. He's got 22 of them, as that's in for a strike. 1-2. 10th all-time in RBIs, 3rd in the state of Utah this year in homers with 13. That one's hit high, shallow center. Racing back and unable to get it is Pratt Morley. And a good base running from Easton Fry stretches it out to a double. So again, another one finds shallow center. And this time it's the Bengals that capitalize on it. And we'll see J.C. Garza now at the plate, struck out swinging his last at bat. Looking to tie this game up here. First pitch. High upstairs for ball 1. Garza 1 for 3 with an RBI in game 2. One-0 pitch. Popped high out of play. Evens the count at 1-1. It's loud off the roof. You can hear on the broadcast. One ball, one strike, runner on second here for the Bengals. That one hit hard to short. Able to track it is Morley over to first and the inning. Bengals strand 1 in the top of the 3rd. As 1 hit, no runs, 1 left on base. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. Dons with a 4-3 lead, still here in game 3. Bottom of the 3rd here in game 3. Are you ready to unlock your full athletic potential? At Athletic Potential, we specialize in helping athletes conquer pain, recover faster, and achieve peak performance. Whether you're a professional, collegiate, or recreational athlete, our tailored approach ensures you're stronger, faster, and more resilient. From personalized physical therapy to sport-specific performance training, we guide you every step of the way. Plus, with remote coaching options, expert support is always within reach. Don't let injuries hold you back. Visit athleticpotential.com to schedule your free consultation today and take the first step towards your best performance yet. We'll see the 5, 6, 7 hitters here for Spanish Fork in the bottom of the 3rd. Pratt Morley hits one back to the screen on the first pitch. Morley flied out to center in game 2, or in his first at bat. Takes ball 1. Game 2, he's 1 for 3, 2 RBIs, a walk and a strikeout. 1-1's hit high into left center. Tracking it is Fry, able to get under it and collect it for the first out. So that'll bring up Sammy Dart. Reached on a walk in inning number 1. Mentioned still looking for his first hit of the day. So 0 for 4. Takes ball 1. Ball 2 outside. Sammy Dart, of course, took the loss pitching on the mound in game 1. 5 2/3 innings pitched in that game. Gave up 6 runs. That's in for a strike, 2-1. That one's in the dirt, 3-1 now the count. Here for Sammy Dart. Sophomore, first baseman and pitcher. That's outside ball 4. Second walk today for Sammy Dart. Still head to first. He scored the last time. Here in the walk. Now Matai Johnson, the pitcher. comes up for his second at-bat, singled and made it to third in his last at-bat. 1 for 3 earlier this morning. First pitch swinging, that's another one into the berm where all the patrons are camped out on the blankets out there on the berm. Counts 0-1. Pitch is outside. Evens the count. Big lead there for Dart. 6 stolen bases for him on the year. Layton checks the runner. Now the 1-1 is outside ball 2. Layton quickly back to work here. 2-1 is popped up towards first base. Price says he's got it. Now it's Beams that has it, and they get him at the tag up at first to get him out of the inning. The double play, Case Beams gets the fly, catches the fly out, and throws to first to tag up for the double play, and that ends the inning. A 1-2-3 inning. Go the Dons in the third. We go to the top of the fourth. Still a 4-3 lead for Spanish Fork. You're watching the 5A State Baseball Championship Series on KSL Sports and KSL Sports Rewind. Welcome back. Ready to start our fourth inning. Spanish Fork still with a 4-3 lead. All the runs for both teams coming in the first inning. And 2 scoreless innings now, second and third. We'll see the 8-9 one-handers for Brighton start inning number 4. We'll see Josh Mawini, who struck out, swinging in his first at-bat. Takes ball 1. Mawini was mentioned going to play here at UVU next year. Also played basketball for the Bengals. Hits one high down the right field line. Tracking is Duvall at the warning track and makes the catch. Wind blowing out into center, so ball carrying just a little bit more than it normally does. But Duvall able to make the catch for the first out. Up next is Nacho Price, hit by a pitch in his last at-bat. Takes that one inside, ball 1. Outside ball 2. Nacho Price 0 for 3 in game 2. Had a walk and a strikeout. And the junior takes ball 3. That one in all over the plate for strike 1. Counts 3-1. 57 pitches, make it 58 now as that one's hit to short. Morley on the hop. Over to first. Out number 2. And that'll bring up the top of the order. Jack Saba comes back up. 0 for 1 today with a walk. Game 3. For 5, games 2 and 3. That breaking ball misses, 1-0. That one high, 2-0. Saba doing a good job of being patient. Had a walk in the second game, another walk here in the third. That second inning. 2-0. That one hit foul. Out of play, 2-1. That one swung on and missed. Good breaking ball there from Johnson. Evens the count at 2-2. Johnson now over 60 pitches today. Deals the 2-2. Out of play. Right back towards us. Stays safe there. Stays 2-2 with 2 out here in the top of the 4th. 2-2. Tried to hit the outside corner, just missed in a full count. Three balls, 2 strikes here for Saba. Now one hit high out of play towards the right. Over into the maintenance shed over in right field. Reset for another 3-2 pitch here. Saba set. Here comes Johnson. 3-2. That one hit out to left. Charging is Sorensen. Sliding to make the catch. Jackie Sorensen able to retire the side with the sliding grab, and we head to the bottom of the 4th. No change in the top of the inning. We go to the bottom of the inning, so 4-3 Spanish Fort. You're watching the 5A State Baseball Championship Finals. Start at the bottom of the 4th inning here from UCCU Ballpark. Glad you guys could join us for the final day of the baseball season. Final state championship will be awarded here in the next hour or so. Want to give a shout out to all the other baseball teams that won state titles in 2025. Penguins won in 2024, the 1A fall title. South Sevier won the 2A title. Canyon View the 3A title, and Crimson Cliffs your 4A state champions. His first pitch to Cody McLean misses for ball 1. American Fork winning the 6A title earlier today. That one off of Layton. And now we over to first in time for the out. Layton looks like he's going to be okay. That's, he took it off the back. Yeah, he says, I'm fine. Good heads-up play by Garza, able to get there in time to get the out. So score it 2-3. For out number 1, now we'll see Jason Pinter. We'll just see if Layton's okay. He says it's okay. And then Brighton fans come to their feet on the left-hand side, show their appreciation to their senior. Then Layton going to Air Force to play baseball after serving his mission in Fiji. Second pitch in there for a strike, 1-1. One and 2 after the swinging strike. Layton already ready to go. As Pinter is going to slow things down, reset. Layton ready to go. Deals. Chop towards third, just foul. Reset 1 and 2. Pinter 0 for 1 today, flew out to right back in the first inning. Making his second plate appearance here in Game 3. 1-2. Again down the third base line and foul. Pinter was 1 for 2, scored a run, had a walk and a strikeout in Game 2. Was 0 for 3 in Game 1. Breaking ball up high, misses. 2 and 2. Two, slap towards first, getting a glove on it, Mawini, now over to Layton in time, got him! Second out. It was Mawini able to knock it down, get it over to Layton for the putout. Now we'll bring up the top of the order, Boston Duval. 0 for 1 with a walk today. Oh for 5 in all plate appearances today. That one misses for ball 1. That one hit down the line. That's going to stay. Fair ball off the wall. Rounding first is Duval. Heading to second, slides in. And it's a double for Boston Duval. First hit of the day. It's a double. And Nixon Warren will be heading up next. Another runner in scoring position for the Dons. They've had one in now 3 of the 4 innings today. Warren at the plate. Swings at that one. Strike 1. The fielders reached on a fielder's choice in the first inning and walked in the second inning. Has a stolen base today as well. 1-1 pitch inside. This is ball 2. Warren 2 for 5. Only Don with multiple hits in game 2. And an RBI to go along with it as well. 2-1. Outside in the dirt. Good stop by Garza. The count's 3-1. Duval waiting at second. That was the 6th double of the season for Brandon Duval, or Boston Duval, excuse me. Now 3-1 pitch. Check the runner at second. Layton will reset. 79 pitches so far for him today. That one chopped towards short. Tough play here. Saba over to first. Not in time. Good hustle from Nixon Warren using that speed. It's an infield single. Runner gets to third, so runners on the corners now for the Dons. Good hustle there from Warren. Stolen base today. Able to leg that one out. Now we'll see the catcher Trig Cloward to the plate. 1 for 2 today. First pitch in there for a strike. Duval at third, Warren at first. He's got one stolen base already there at first. As a breaking ball swung on and missed for strike 2. Oh, 2 count here. Ball's outside. There goes Warren. That'll be another stolen base for Warren. The second of the day. Now 2 runners in scoring position. One, 2. Chopped and fouled. Do credit Warren with the stolen base, second of the game. 23rd of the season. As that one's hit into the gap in left. 1 run scores. Rounding third is Warren. And it's a 2 RBI single for Trig Cloward. 3 RBIs in the 2 games today. And the Dons extend their lead. It's 3-6. Trig Cloward with the single. Now that brings up Jackie Sorensen. Oh, Rhythm Fagan, excuse me, now in pinch hitting. Rhythm Fagan had one plate appearance in game 2. First pitch swinging, almost hit Layton. Bounces off Asaba, base hit. Rounding and coming around is Cloward. He'll stop at third. And it's another base hit for the Dons. This time Rhythm Fagan getting it done. Another close call for Layton after already taking one in the back of this inning. They're going to check on Layton here. Again, another close call there on that one. It's ruled a single for Sorensen. So now Fagan at third, or at first. Cloward's at third. And that one hits the back of Pratt Morley. And he will head over to first. Bases loaded now for the Dons. Sammy Dart now will come up to bat as the Dons continue to put runs up on the board here. 2 walks for Dart in this game. He takes strike 1. Now one hit out of play to left. Fagan at third, Sorensen at second, and Morley at first. That one got him looking, strike 3. First strikeout for Miles Layton, but not after the Dons extend the lead. It's 6-3. So we head to the top of the 5th here in our deciding Game 3 of the 5A Championship Series. Inning number 5 coming up next. Ready to start our 5th inning today. 6-3 now the score with the Dons ahead of the Bengals. Game 3 of the 5A Championship Series. Brighton winning Game 1. Spanish Fork winning Game 2 earlier today. Force this Game 3. Pitchers so far through 4 innings for Brighton. Miles Layton, 91 pitches, 4 walks, a strikeout, 8 hits, 6 runs, and 2 of them earned. Meanwhile, for Spanish Fork, Matai Johnson, 4 innings of work, 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned, walk and 3 strikeouts. 2-3-4 hitters here for Brighton to kick off the 5th inning as Case Beams gets into one, into the gap to left. That's going back off the wall. Beams rounding second, thought about third for a moment, but it's a lead-off double for Case Beams' second hit of the game. And that ignites the Brighton faithful. First pitch swinging for Beams. Didn't bat in the second game as he was pitching for the Bengals. He's got 2 hits and 3 appearances in this Game 3. Now Riley Brown at the plate, 1 for 2 with a single in the first. First pitch swinging, out of play to the right, 0-1. The Bengals were doing well when they were using the active bats. You saw Beams, the ambush on the first pitch in his at bat. That one's outside for Brown, 1-1. Riley Brown, 7 RBIs in the tournament so far. Could get another one here with a base knock. 1-1. High, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike to Riley Brown. Got Beams at second. Pitch inside, it ripped hard just over the dugout. Had some zip on that one. Riley 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Brown, little power. That's 5 home runs on the season. Wind is blowing out at the moment. Light breeze out towards center. 2-2. Hit to short. Check the runner. Now the throw over to first in time. One away here at the top of the 5th. 6-3 on that play, and that'll bring up River Schmidt, who's 1 for 2 today. Runner still at second. The Bengals down by 3 here. Brighton, the number 2 overall seed in the 5A bracket. Don's the 20th seed, lowest to ever make the finals in the RPI era. First pitch behind and up. Gets to the backstop. That'll leave Beams up to third. That got behind Schmidt. And now the 4th run of the day for the Bengals, now 90 feet away. One ball, no strikes to River Schmidt. Swinging, chopped down the line, but stays foul. Evens count at 1-1. Schmidt 1 for 4 with a run scored, 2 strikeouts. Game 2. 1 for 4 with a strikeout in game 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one hit down the line and left, and it's off the wall. Beams will come around the score. Schmidt trying to turn it to 2. He does. It's an RBI double. And the Bengals cut into the lead 6-4 on the RBI double from River Schmidt. Second base knock for Schmidt today. And Cooper Scott now comes to the plate. 0 for 2 today, looking for his first base hit of game 3. He's 1 for 2 with a walk and strikeout in game 2. First pitch well outside for ball 1. 1 out here, top of the 5th. Bengals with 1 run scored so far. Another runner in scoring position here. Reset from Johnson. Johnson up to 75 pitches here. That one gets away, and that will send Schmidt over to third. Second wild pitch of the inning for Johnson. And another run, now 90 feet away for Brighton. Two-0 count now. Johnson up to 76 pitches. That one hit high in the left. Charging Sorensen makes the catch. The runner thought about tagging. Good throw over there and left by Sorensen. Keeps the runner at third with 2 gone now. Now the power threat Easton Fry steps up. Double in his last appearance. Reached on an error back in the first as well. 1 for 1. First pitch, check swing for strike 1. Easton Fry, 405 career average heading into today. 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Low 2 count here for Easton Fry. Trying to cut into the lead. Johnson behind Fry. Good settle there by Trent Cloward. Able to knock that one down, almost the third wild pitch of the inning for Johnson. Johnson now into the 80s for a pitch count. 0-2, swing and a miss. Strike three to get out of the inning. Fourth strikeout for Matai Johnson. The Bengals get one, leave one stranded at third. We go to the bottom of the fifth. It's a 6-4 game in Game 3 of the 5A Championship Series. We'll be right back here on KSL Sports Rewind.
With a tab spend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
Cash or card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. Tab Spend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
Bottom of the fifth here at UCCU Ballpark. Bengals 4, Dons 6. Through 5.5 innings of play. 3 runs in the first, 1 in the fifth for Brighton. 4 in the first, 2 in the fourth for Spanish Fork. As we will see the 7, 8, 9 hitters for Spanish Fork. It'll be Matai Johnson, who just got that big strikeout to end the inning defensively for the Dons. He'll start things off offensively here in the bottom of the fifth. 1 for 2. A single in the first. Flew out to right. Back in the third inning. Now it's hit hard to left, but it goes just foul. Johnson getting good amount of heat on that one. Johnson 2 home runs this season. 0-1 to him, slap towards short. Saba able to collect. Throw to first is off target. And Johnson rounds to second. That'll be E6. Second error of the game, the 6th today for Brighton in the 2 games. And so Johnson will go to second. We'll get a pinch runner for the Dons. It'll be number 1, Easton Gustafson. Oh, Tyler Orton, excuse me, is number 1 for the Dons. He will take over pinch running duties at second, and we will see Cody McLean now up at the plate, 1 for 2. Had a single in the first. Had the ball go off of Layton in inning number 4. Shows bunt. And a high bunt down the line and foul. Almost a dangerous play there for Spanish Fork. 0-1 the count. Runner at second. No balls, 1 strike. Here for McLean, who shows bunt for the second straight pitch. Pulls it back and takes the ball. One in the dirt. 2 balls and 1 strike. Don's going with the small ball approach, trying to advance the runner to third here with nobody out. Now one laid down to Layton, able to get to it, throws to first for out number 1. Runner advances to third, so job accomplished for Cody McLean. And that brings up Jason Pintar. 0 for 2 today. Grounded out to third, or out to first in the last inning, popped out to right as well. Runner at third with one away, and that one's hit high down the line in right. Racing his beams, able to catch it on the foul line. Runner tags from third and will score. And so it'll be a sacrifice fly for Jason Pintar. And the Dons take their 3-run lead back. And we'll reset to the top of the order. And we'll see Boston Duval has a double. 1 for 2. The walk. As we're going to have a conference with Travis Turner and Greg Carter, our home plate and third base umpires. Maybe checking to see if he went early on the sacrifice fly. Doesn't look like it. So 2 outs now here. The bottom of the 5th, 7-4 after the sacrifice fly. Outside for ball 1. Here for Boston Duval. 4th plate appearance this game as he hits one high and out to left center. Cooper Scott races over and makes the catch to end the inning. So the Dons get their run back that they squandered in the top of the inning. They answer back with one of their own in the bottom and head to the 6th. It's still a 3-run game. The Dons with a 7-4 lead in Game 3 of the championship series. We'll be back with inning number 6 coming up next. Welcome back, top of the 6th. New pitcher here for the Spanish Fork Dons. It'll be number 12, Jackie Sorensen. Sorensen making his 6th appearance. First of the tournament. Last appearance was back on May 7th. An 8-1 win against Timpview. Had 1 inning pitched. Allowed 1 hit and 3 strikeouts in that inning. 10 innings pitched overall in 5 appearances. 9 hits, 5 runs, 7 walks, and 12 strikeouts for Sorensen. We'll tell you the final box score for Matai Johnson in just a moment. We'll also reset the defensive lineup here in just a moment. We'll see J.C. Garza, 7-8-9 hitters for Brighton here at the top of the 6th. It's first pitch swinging for Garza. That's hit well out to left, but able to track it out left. That is Dylan Chambers out there in left, replacing Sorensen. First pitch swinging here for Josh Mawhinney. 0 for 2 today. One misses for ball 1. On 1 here for Sorensen. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Strike 3, first strikeout for Sorensen. And there's 2 away here in the 6th. That'll bring up the 9-hole hitter, Nacho Price. 0 for 1, hit by a pitch. Back in the 2nd. Try and keep the inning alive here for the Bengals. First pitch is high, ball 1. That one in there for a strike, 1-1. Two outs here in the 6th. 1-1 pitch. Ooh, almost hits Price for a second time. Brings the count to 2-1. Grounded out to short. His last attempt in the 4th. The 2-1. Inside, ball 3. Three balls, 1 strike to Nacho Price. Here's the deal. Missed it, ball 4. And Price will head to first with 2 away here in the 6th. Second walk for Price today. And Jack Saba back up to the dish. Still looking for his first hit today. Flew out to left in his last at bat. Sorensen ready to deal. Pitch misses for ball 1. Final stat line for Matai Johnson: 5 innings pitched, 6 hits, 4 runs, 3 of them earned, had 1 walk and 4 strikeouts on 82 pitches. Would be in the place for the win, as that one swung on and missed for strike 1. As the Bengals had a 3-0 lead to start, but it's been all Don since then. 1-1, hit out to left, maybe trailing center. Now Warren settles under it. And that'll do it for the 6th. The Dons are 3 outs away from another state championship title. They'll get the chance to pad the lead here in the bottom of the 6th. They lead 7-4 here in Game 3 of the 5A Championship Series. We'll take a break and be right back here on KSL Sports Rewind. Bottom of the 6th, Dons with a 7-4 lead, and coming up to bat, it'll be the 2-3-4 hitters. First Spanish Fork up against Miles Layton, still in there for the Bengals. Layton on 100 pitches now today. As the 3rd most pitches he has thrown this season. 112 is his highest total. That against Alta. Back on May 1st. As Nixon Warren will get things started here for the Dons. As the Spanish Fork Dons looking to complete the comeback here. First pitch is a ball. The Dons trailed 1-0, had to win Game 2 earlier today to even force this Game 3. And the bats have been awake for Spanish Fork today. That one's in there for a strike 1 and 2. Seven runs in each game today for the Dons. As just getting a piece of that one was Warren out of play. Stays 1 and 2, 0 and 2. One and 2 the count here. That one hit back towards us. Well, goes off the broadcast booth, and a nice catch made by a fan right in front of us here. Stays 1 and 2. Don's trying to pad their lead here before trying to close it out. Good swing there, just fouled. The Dons, the 20th overall seed in the 5A bracket. win in this game would push them over 500. They'd finish with a above 500 season. Currently at 17-17. 2-2. Hit high in the air down the third base line. Tracking it is Saba. He calls everybody off for the first out. That'll bring up Trig Cloward, who had a base knock back in the fourth inning and another one in the second inning. Cloward with 2 RBIs today. 2 for 3 at the plate. Takes ball 1. Hard hit to left. It'll drop in front of Cooper Scott, and a third base hit today for Trig Cloward. Has 3 3-hit games this season, make it 4 now. As coming in to pinch run will be number 2, Jesse Harrison. 3 for 4 today. Says to be 3 for 3. Reached on an error in the first inning. And out comes Coach Cleveland. We'll see if that's the day for Miles Layton. As he's now up to 110 pitches. And yet that will do it for Miles Layton. It'll be Easton Fry that'll come in to pitch for the Bengals. We'll take a break. We'll introduce you to Brighton's new pitcher, tell you Layton's stats in the final game of the season. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. It'll be Easton Fry up to pitch next. We'll tell you about it next. Welcome back, new pitcher for the Brighton Bengals here in the bottom of the 6th. It'll be Easton Fry, the senior, coming in to pitch. 6th appearance of the season. For Easton Fry. Last game, May 7th against Skyline. 1 inning pitched. 2 hits, 1 run. 1 strikeout in that game against Skyline. On the season, 5 appearances. 4 2/3 innings worked. 5 hits, 7 runs, 6 walks, 4 Ks for Easton Fry. So the Bengals going down the roster for pitchers here in this one. Josh Mawhinney unable to pitch today due to the win yesterday, game 1. Then Case Beams throw a pretty decent game in game 2. Layton goes the full distance. His final stats today: 5 1/3 innings pitched, 9 hits, 7 runs, 2 earned, 4 walks and a strikeout on 110 pitches for Miles Layton in his final pitching appearance as a Brighton Bengal. So runner at first. We're here with 1 out in the inning, and Jackie Sorensen is back up to the plate. First pitch to Sorensen, back up the middle, base hit. And runner will hold at second. And it's a base hit for Sorensen, 3rd of the game for him. That'll bring up Pratt Morley, who is 0 for 2 today.
Also running at first base, number 13, Rhythm Fagan.
Rhythm Fagan. Pinch running for LaDons at first. That one hit to short. Chance for 2 here. Over to second and first. Double play out to end the inning. Good defense from the Bengals, and we head to the top of the 7th. Last chance for the Bengals. Can they come back and tie or take the lead, or will the Dons claim the 5A state baseball title. We'll tell you about the story next. We head to the top of the 7th, 7-4 in favor of the Dons here on KSL Sports Rewind. Here are the Spanish Fork Dons. 17-17 on the season, the 20th seed in the 5A bracket. It was 3 outs away from what would be the 9th state title in Spanish Fork history, first since 2021. If they are able to handle this one, they will move into a tie for 7th all-time in the state of Utah with their 9th state championship, but they need 3 outs to do it. They'll go against the heart of the Brighton lineup. Case Beams, 2 for 3 today, will start things off. To see if he can extend the Bengals season here. Sorensen will be looking to close things out here for the Dons. Ready to start top of the 7th. The Bengals need 3 runs to keep the season alive. First pitch swinging for strike 1. In there, strike 2. Beams has scored in 2 of his 3 plate appearances, trying to get on base here. Sorensen looking for the strikeout. It's up high. Waste pitch, trying to get him swinging upstairs. Sorensen with 1 strikeout today. 1-2. Popped high in play. Down the right side. Dart says he's got it, and he does. 1 out. Now that'll bring up the 3-hole hitter Riley Brown. 1 for 3 today with a base hit back in the 1st inning. Grounded to 3rd in the 2nd, grounded to short in the 5th. As the Dons are now 2 outs away. First pitch, misses high, ball 1. To Brown. Hit down the right field line and out of play. Evens count 1-1. Bengals in need of some runners on base here. Sorensen deals 1-1. Hit high again down the first base line. Dart says he's got it and connects for out number 2. The Dons can taste it, 1 out away. And the Spanish Fork faithful have come to their feet. The Dons 1 out away from capping off what would be a magical season. Had to win at Clearfield in the regional. Had to knock off the number 4 seed in Alta in the Super Regional. Had to knock off the number 1 seed, Maple Mountain, in the bracket play. First pitch is up high. 1-0. Nine games in the bracket so far for Spanish Fork. And that one misses 2-0. That's the most of any team across the brackets. as they went the full distance here in 2025. 2-0 pitch, high, ball 3. Pinch hitting here for the Bengals is Bubba Ellis. Played in that second game, making a pinch hitting effort here with a 3-0 count. Draws the 4-pitch walk. And the Bengals with a little bit of life here. The winning run is on deck now, or tying run is on deck now. As Cooper Scott makes his way up. Go for 3 today. Takes the first pitch, strike 1. I should say 0 for 2, had a sacrifice fly in the first inning. Grounded to second, flew out to left. 0-1 count. Chopped down the line, foul. And it's 0-2. The Bengals down to their final strength. The Spanish Fork faithful making noise. 0-2 count. 2 outs. Sorensen deals. Hit high again down the first base line. Can Dart make it 3 for 3? No, he cannot. Gets out of play. It stays 0-2. Everyone resets, 0-2 count. 28th pitch for Sorensen. 0-2. High, ball 1. Easton Fry is waiting in the on-deck circle here. If Scott can get on. 1-2. Fouled off, loose near side, Dart's got it, that's it! Don't call him a Cinderella, call him state champs! The 20th seed, Spanish Fork wins the 5A championship! An unbelievable, magical run for the Spanish Fork Dons. Their first title since 2021. 9th overall, now tied for 7th all-time in the state of Utah. Had to take the long road there, but it ends in a 5A title for this team littered with freshmen, sophomores, a couple of juniors, one of the youngest teams in the field. And they claim the ultimate prize here in 2025. The Spanish Fork Dons win Game 3, 7-4. They scored 7 in Game 2 to win in 8 innings. They score 7 in Game 3 to take the 5A state title. And for the Bengals, you have to feel for Brighton. Second straight trip to the 5A state title series. Lost in 2 games to the top overall seed Maple Mountain last year. Won Game 1 here last night. But give credit to the Dons. good hitting and good defense has led them to the state title here in 2025 as hugs instead of handshakes between these two schools here. It's been an incredible series here in Orem. First state title for head coach Hadley Thorpe. Just his second year coaching this Spanish Fork club after graduating from Spanish Fork High back in 2009. Won the state title in his senior year, and now he can call himself a state championship winning coach. The Dons finished the season 18-17 overall. The Bengals 28-5. As the number 2 seed goes down, we'll keep it here for the trophy presentation. As the folks in red and gray are going to be happy tonight in Utah County. And that closes out what's been an amazing 2024-25 year of UHSAA sports here in the state of Utah. They'll award the second place trophy to the Bengals and then the state title to the Dons here.
For the trophy presentation, we welcome to Bill Ms. Jan Winford, the Assistant Director of UHSAA, the Principal for Brighton, Ms. Mary L. Rowell, and the Principal for Spanish Fork, Mr. Matt Christensen. We would like to extend a thank you to UVU and all their staff for a championship week, both BYU and here at UVU. We appreciate them. And now for the trophy presentation. With the second place trophy presented to the second place Brighton Bengals.
Second straight runner-up finish for the Brighton Bengals. Just their 4th championship appearance in the last 34 years. They'll take home the second place trophy. And now for the final state championship trophy to be awarded this year. Yes, the trophy is handed over, and the Spanish Fork Dons are your 5A state champions. Winning 2 games today, the second one in extra innings to even make it to this final contest. They hoist the trophy, the final one of the season, as the Spanish Fork Dons join the American Fork Cavemen, the Crimson Cliffs Mustangs, Canyon View Falcons, South Sevier Rams, as spring champions of baseball, Panguitch also in the fall. As it's time for pictures and moments to celebrate and share with family for the Spanish Fork Dons. And that wraps up an unbelievable season here at KSL Sports Rewind. It's been an honor and a pleasure to be here with you guys this year throughout the fall's calendar, the winter calendar, and now the spring calendar. As we said earlier in the broadcast, 138 state champions crowned over the course of 2024 and 25, the academic school year. Want to give a huge shout out to all those teams that won state titles this year for their respective schools. Want to give a big thanks to BYU and UVU for hosting the 6A and 5A baseball tournaments. It's been a fun week. Here to wrap up the season as it concludes with an unpredictable and unlikely story claiming the 5A championship. voiceover. Vince Francis behind the camera. My name is Matt Coleman. We'll sign off for the final time here in the 2024-25 season. We'll see you in the fall for more sports here on KSL Sports Rewind. The final score in Game 3, the Spanish Fork Dons 7, the Brighton Bengals 4. As his 20th seeded Spanish Fork Dons win the 5A State Baseball Championship. You've been watching the 5A Championship Series here on KSL Sports Rewind. Have a great rest of your night. Have a happy Memorial Day weekend. And enjoy the summer. We'll see you back here in the fall for more high school sports.